Hello everybody and welcome to whatever this is. I don't have a name for this series yet, but it's basically coaster reviews, but I'm not doing them in the proper way at all because this is my channel and I do what I want. So today we're going to be looking at the fine green looping machine Mindbender. Not Shockwave, because I haven't ridden Shockwave. Because, well, I guess I'll save that for another video. This is the legend of what happened in Texas when I attempted to go to Six Flags over Texas. Well, but anyway, we're looking at Mindbender, right? Haha, yeah. Mindbender is a Schwarzkopf looper located at Six Flags over Georgia. Most of y'all probably know about it, but if not, it's a, well, like I just said, a Schwarzkopf looper. It's very green. It is 80 feet tall, it goes 50 miles an hour, and hits two of those famous Schwarzkopf loops. Personally, I really enjoy this ride. It's one of my favorite in the park, and depending on the day, I like it more than Goliaths and Twisted Cyclone sometimes. Come fight me, I don't care. You'll probably win. I'm a terrible fighter. Mindbender opened back in 1978 and not sporting its green color. It was actually like a weird orangish brown color. I don't really know what the thought behind that was, but whatever, it almost looks like raw steel. The Six Flags really cheap out super hard, and they're like, hey, we're not going to paint this thing. It sounds like a Six Flags thing, personally. I don't know. I don't care. It's whatever. It's what happened. It's this nice green color now, and actually right now it seems to be getting some track work amazingly and some repaint jobs, so I'm super stoked on seeing that and riding it once all the stupid virus stuff is gone. Ugh. I'm rotting away in my house right now. Well, let's get right into the ride experience now. How about that? You're going to exit the station. You're going on a nice, long, straight piece of track. That's going to be your transfer track. Oh yeah, I know. It's the most exciting element on the entire coaster. Right after that, you're going to be going up 80 feet on the lift hill. It's a little bit of terrain. You're going to get some nice views of some of the park. You're going to be right over the log flume. Then you're going to detach from the lift hill at a very, very, very slow speed, I will say. And then you're going to take a 180-degree turn, and then it's going to drop you back on down and throw you right into one of those first loops. It's a fantastic loop, super forceful. And then you're going to glide right back on up. It's a nice little, like, smooth glide. And you're going to hit the first of, like, a few little weird mid-course things. I don't know what Schwarzkopf was thinking. They're like, yeah, I'll split these little tiny things and it'll be a mid-course. I mean, I guess if it works. After that, you're going to be taking a little bit of a slow turn. Then you're going to do the second loop, which is not actually a loop. I would put it more towards a non-inverting loop that you just start on the top with, but it's classified as a helix on RCDB, so it is a helix to me because RCDB is the law. If you don't respect it, I'm gonna have to come find you, and I don't know, we can sit and talk. I'm not violent at all. After the weird loop helix non-inverting loop thingy, you're gonna dive right back down, which they just added a camera to, so smile for the camera right there. So that's pretty spicy. You're gonna come back up, take a little past 180-degree turn around some trees. You get a nice view of that parking lot. Maybe if it's a good day, you'll be empty parking lot. You're gonna go right back down. If you're in the back, you'll get a nice pop of airtime right here, and you'll be hitting another loop. So I would say the second loop is probably taking a little faster than the first one. I'm not sure because I don't bring speedometers on rides or anything. I could try it though. Let me know if you want me to, and I will do that. But you're gonna go through that loop. It's quite forceful, like the first one. Pretty obvious. You know, pop back up. This part reminds me a lot of Phantom's Revenge. You're gonna go through a little tunnel, pop, little bit of airtime. You're gonna go around right by Batman's garden, and you're gonna hit the brakes. And if there's still a train in the station, you're going to slam against that metal bar, and it's gonna hurt. Mindbender is taking a little bit too much Mindbender out of the SLC versions of the Mindbender franchise clone thing. I don't know. Is it the Riddler? Is it Mindbender? I don't. It's green. It's got question marks. I don't know. Six Flags, explain, please.
Six Flags.
Explain!
Anyway, that's about the ride. I first rode this coaster, I want to say in like 2010, maybe 2009. And that's before they cut back a lot of trees, so the experience then was amazing, although I was a little concerned because like there was trees growing into the track. I was like, yo, what is this? This is wild, man. But right now, the trees have been kind of butchered back, so you're not going to get that full-fledged forestry terrain kind of coaster experience as it used to be. But it's still a great ride. I personally love it. like I mentioned earlier. It's one of my favorite coasters in the park, if not my favorite some days, because my opinions change quite frequently, like any normal person's would. What's interesting as well is the ride's not super popular with the general public, so generally you can get a lot of rides on this thing. I remember one time I landed back in Atlanta airport after a trip, and I was like, hey, Over Georgia's open for like another hour. It was only like 10 minutes, 15 minutes away from the airport, so I just drove there, got on Mindbender. I think I rode Mindbender like 9 times before the park closed, plus like Daredevil Dive and Goliath or something. Like, it was quite nice. I don't know. I really enjoyed this ride. I don't have much else to say for it. Like I said, this is a really like weird coaster review. I just want to make videos and do them the way I want to do them. Maybe people will like them. We'll see. But Mindbender, I think I'm going to give it a score of 8 out of 10. I love this thing. Schwarzkopf kills it. I was going to do a full Schwarzkopf documentary, but I was like, nah, that's going to take a ton of time. And I'm super, super lazy and normally want to play Grand Theft Auto or make my No Limit 2 coasters. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please consider subscribing or unsubscribing if you really hated this content. There's a like button. There's also a dislike button. Do your works there. I don't care. Please give me your opinions. Comment your mom's quesadilla recipe. I really like quesadillas. I had one before I made this video. Yeah, okay, bye.